about building a championship-winning team in the NFL, one question arises. How do you maximize every piece of the roster to chase a title? This very question comes to mind when considering Daniel Jones as a potential addition to the Detroit Lions. After the mutual decision between Jones and the Giants to part ways, teams like the Lions have already emerged as possible suitors. But is Detroit truly the right fit for him? The answer might surprise you. The Lions are no strangers to comeback stories. Jared Goff, who arrived underestimated after being traded by the Rams, is living proof of this. He transformed from a disposable piece into an MVP candidate thanks to a dedicated coaching staff led by Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson, and Mark Brunell. Imagine what this same team could achieve with Daniel Jones. More than just a fresh start, Detroit could turn Jones into a valuable asset for the future, whether on the field or in potential trades. Let's be honest, winning championships requires a solid contingency plan. Daniel Jones would be exactly that. With playoff experience as a starter, he might not be the definitive solution, but he's the kind of player who can provide stability in emergencies. Meanwhile, Hendon Hooker is still adapting to the professional level, meaning Jones offers the necessary security as the rookie develops. It's not just about talent on the field, it's about character. And Daniel Jones has shown resilience in tough times. His willingness to take responsibility for his mistakes with the Giants reveals exactly the type of mindset that aligns with the Lions' culture: accountability, dedication, and commitment to something greater. In Detroit, Jones would find an environment where he could thrive, both as a player and as a person. So, is Daniel Jones and the Detroit Lions a perfect match? Only time will tell, but the combination of potential, culture, and need seems hard to resist. Now imagine the impact this addition could have on the Lions' season. Under the guidance of an experienced coaching system and with the support of a talented roster, Daniel Jones could not only revitalize his career, but also provide Detroit with the depth needed to face the challenges of a long NFL season. Moreover, the message the Lions would send by bringing in someone like Jones would be clear. We are committed to winning now. This is an organization that has evolved from a rebuilding team into a true contender, and part of that leap involves ensuring every position has quality and preparation. For Daniel Jones, this would be a golden opportunity to prove he still belongs in the NFL. He wouldn't just be fighting for his place, but contributing to something bigger, helping the Lions achieve their goals. For Detroit, this would be a chance to show that Goff's success wasn't a fluke, but rather the result of a winning philosophy and a solid culture that values effort and responsibility. Now it's your turn, Lions fans. Do you think Daniel Jones would be a good fit for the team? What would be the benefits or risks of this move? Share your thoughts in the comments and join the discussion with us. As a Lions fan, I think bringing in Daniel Jones would be an intriguing move, but it would need to be handled with great care. To start, I like the idea of having a backup quarterback with experience who has proven, in key moments, that he can lead a team in important games. Jones has his strengths. He's athletic, has playoff experience, and shows a sense of accountability that fits the culture Dan Campbell is building in Detroit. That said, it's crucial to ensure his arrival doesn't create any instability. This is Jared Goff's team, without a doubt. He's playing at an MVP level, and any narrative that might challenge his leadership would be harmful. Daniel Jones would need to arrive with a clear understanding of his role, a security piece, someone who's there to provide continuity in case of an emergency, without disrupting the group's chemistry. Additionally, we have Hendon Hooker, who represents the future. I understand he's still adapting, but the idea of bringing in Jones raises a question. Does this delay Hooker's development? Or could Jones serve as a tool to help Hooker grow? Ultimately, I see more pros than cons in this potential signing. I appreciate the security Jones would bring to the roster and the opportunity for him to revitalize his career in an environment where he'd be valued, but the priority must always remain on the main goal: winning now, without veering from what's already working. What do you think? As a Lions fan, I see this as a strategic opportunity, but I know opinions may vary. Share your perspective in the comments, and let's discuss the future of the team together. Subscribe to Lions News Fan Report for more content like this, and stay up to date with all the latest news about our team. I think this philosophy would fit very well with Daniel Jones' style. He has already shown in interviews and in his actions that he is a focused guy, willing to learn and grow, which aligns perfectly with the culture that the Lions are creating. This could be a huge benefit for both Jones and the team as a whole, especially on a team that is preparing to take the next step towards greatness. On the other hand, the point that makes me reflect the most is the future of Hendon Hooker. As a fan, I'm very excited about his potential, and I see great value in giving him time to develop into the quarterback of the future. Jones' arrival should not interfere with this process. We can't lose sight of the importance of Hooker's long-term development, but we also can't turn a blind eye to the immediate value Jones would bring if needed. If the Lions can balance those two things, strengthening the roster in the present with a good backup plan and continuing to develop their future quarterback, then I see that as a smart move. As a fan, this move gives me more confidence that Detroit is playing to win and is not neglecting the potential of having a team well prepared for any situation.